Oh, yeah.
Hello and welcome to another issue of the Headless Hammerhead Guide to Comics and More. So today we have a special episode. We're going to be discussing how to make interesting encounters in the Marvel Multiverse Role-playing Game and any other game really that involves role-playing and combat. So strap on in. This might be a death trap. Let's get to it. We've discussed in other videos how there's an imbalance in the Marvel Multiverse Role-playing Game in many aspects of it, but definitely in combat against villains. So there are different ways that you can mitigate this imbalance during combat, and it helps you to utilize role-playing as well during combat, which adds an extra level of fun and an extra dimension to your game. Now, our gaming group, they decided that their characters were all going to be anti-heroes, so some of these tips did not work with them very well, but if your players are using heroes, this should work out just fine. One of the main things that throws the game off balance is that a lot of the villains, even the most powerful villains, can be taken out by even a lower level hero in one hit. And when you include several heroes, a team of heroes against one main bad guy, then it becomes extremely unbalanced and they take out the villain very quickly, and it's kind of anticlimactic and not fun for the game master and for a lot of the players as well. But having a full team of powerful supervillains can imbalance the combat in the other direction, and then the players don't feel like they have a shot and they feel it is unfair. So keeping in mind that these are heroes, one of the best things that you can do is distract some or all of the heroes during combat with something else happening, and this creates an opportunity to roleplay quite a bit, and it keeps their attention away from the main villain. So a classic, which you don't see much in comics anymore, but it was very popular before the 1970s, was the death trap. So you can put the heroes in a very precarious position where they're in a death trap and they have to choose either fight the villain or get themselves out of the death trap, where if they fail to try to escape, they can all die, and you can include the villain in there too, because the heroes shouldn't be trying to kill off the villains either. And this can also provide an opportunity for the villain to get away and fight another day. So try it out next combat. Have the players tied up and have some sharks with freaking lasers strapped to their heads come at them while the villain gets away.
No! Don't do it! The people! Stop! Don't do it! The people! All right, stop! Stop! That's enough!
Another option is, of course, the people. During combat, especially in the middle of a city or anywhere really where there are other people present, they could be put in danger, and this adds an extra dimension to the combat as well, where you're not just fighting the bad guys, but you're also trying to prevent anything from happening to the people or the innocent bystanders. So you can have anything from building collapsing, rubble falling from the building, one of the bad guys lifts a train or a bus and tries to drop it on the people, or there are people in the bus. There could be a fire, a building on fire, and you got to try to get people out while at the same time the bad guy's attacking you, which is really a great way to distract half the heroes. There could be a bomb about to explode, a rocket launching, or a vehicle teetering on the edge of a cliff. Could be any number of things that involves danger to bystanders that really can add a sense of danger and add tension to the combat. There could be a person having a medical emergency, like a heart attack. There could be a creature on a rampage unleashed as well, something like Doomsday just storming through, or maybe even Juggernaut storming through, while at the same time some other bad guys like Magneto is attacking. And it doesn't have to be where the heroes are having their combat. It could be across the world. Maybe a military unit is moving in to invade another country, and at the same time the bad guys are taking care of Doc Ock, and they get called through the intercom, are told about this invasion during their battle, and now they got to stop and leave Doc Ock, or maybe some of them stay behind while the rest go and try to stop this invasion. And it doesn't have to be direct danger. It could be that maybe a armored truck flips over and spills money everywhere on the street, and now the bystanders are going crazy trying to get as much money as possible, climbing over each other and trampling each other. And of course, it could be that the villain has hostages. And there you have it. Those are just some ideas on what you can do during combat to keep the players busy, add tension, keep combat interesting, and mitigate some of the imbalanced combat. So I hope you got something out of this video. I know I did. I always do. And if you did, please hit that like button, thumbs up, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, and subscribe. Also, keep an eye out for the contest. You can find my video with the contest rules. It goes through the next week and a half. And finally, check out some of my other videos. I do have videos about the Lancer role-playing game, and I do have some time-lapse videos of me doing some drawing artwork, original art. I hope you enjoy it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.